I'm Nick Souhlas. This is my wife, Elizabeth. We've been here in the Woodlands area for about a year and a half now. I travel around a decent amount with work. We moved 5 times in the last 7 years. So we stay busy with that.
Well, we figured out pretty fast that finding a church is essential when you move around a lot and getting into a house church. And we've also had seasons where we didn't pursue community, and those were definitely some of our, dry seasons.
Distant from each other, from God, chaotic. When we moved here, like 2 weeks after we closed, our house flooded.
So much happened with the relocation, and then our house got infested at one point. I had a wreck and got a concussion. We really thought we were going through a plague at one point. So it was really hard on our family. It was really hard on our marriage. And I never felt our marriage be tested as much as it was tested, during that time.
So once we got plugged into the house church, we felt like God had a purpose for us through this season.
Home is where we are together as our family, but home is also where the family of God is. And that's what we've gotten to experience through this house church. It's one thing to, be poured into yourself, but it's another thing seeing just such godly men pour into your husband and care about your family in that way. And
I think God has allowed us to experience his love through others serving us in ways where I guess we really haven't had that need before. But now we feel that, and even more we want to pay that forward too. We look back on those years, whether it's with the boys or with our marriage, and maybe some things we missed out on, but we've just had faith that God will restore that. And he's used this house church to restore a lot of those areas. And we feel that, we feel God's grace in a way that we haven't felt before.